Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear EMAW, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So Kansas State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to the ground game on the left. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting this season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you. So many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
And how about the true freshman, trusting him down near the goal line, down near the red area to give him the football. And listen, you know he wants to punch one in. Been talked about a lot, a high recruit. Everybody's singing his praises. He wants to get in that end zone and hear his name called one time.
And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock. Old school. Two of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing guys to the box, not letting these running backs have success today.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Well, Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Between the uprights, it's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Using his legs, it's Giddens. This guy just oozes toughness when he runs, bangs his way to the 20. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The give out of the gun. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Leaves it with the back. Bulls his way forward. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Giddens. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Johnson looking to throw. Got it. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to power it in. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over UNLV. for now, it's back to you fellas. But, of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Murphy. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. From the gun, the ground game. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Wildcats are rolling down the field.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Release to the back. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground, and now using him in the fires into traffic, picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And quarterbacks have to really understand spacing. They got to understand I'm near the sideline. I can shade inside of that guy and understand there's not a lot of room outside. He does a really good job of knowing where he is on the field, breaking on the football, making the interception.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be 1st down for Kansas State.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. That last completion has him set up, second and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. And now on third down after that last run. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Arizona!
Love the individual effort here by the wide receiver. After he has the ball, able to make people miss. You see the speed as he goes in for the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. Johnson wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Running toward the tape. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quarterback on the keeper. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Handoff from the gun. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On the return, it's Lockett. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The lone back's got it. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets down with the slide. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the play on 1st down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. The give to the back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Really nice job there of the quarterback reading coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Running out of time here in the 1st half, and they do have a chance to make this a 1-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
To the air, it's Fafita. Coming after him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Murphy. Just trucks through it. Touchdown, Wildcats. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17.
And let's still crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Bryant-Denny Stadium, and the Tide came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W.
A strike downfield.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
He's going for it all. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. They keep attacking through the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Arizona going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Arizona has it in the red zone. He's looking for a man on second down. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Comes out throwing on first down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. On first down, here comes this offense. First play of the drive, it's the end around. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Just enough time to get off one more snap. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hunter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball is picked off. Dances away again. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. After the misfire, now on second down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third down, he drops to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Gonna run it. It's Conley. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Arizona runs out the punt team.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Arizona will try to pay off this red zone trip. Trying play action. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal.
Yeah, in 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
He makes the catch. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A big game there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Kansas State back at it after picking up the 1st down.
And, David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they cell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. Running through contact. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Conley. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The inside handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Safe completion on the screen. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy has had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success.
All kinds of running room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Oh, it's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football, and everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, "Run!" to try to make the defense over-pursue, but no Oscars being handed out on that.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida Atlantic has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Boca Raton. They're up by a field goal over FIU. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Pulled and fired complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Getting some heat. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. And the Wildcats want to pick up the tempo.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. What a catch and run for 6.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. On the move, it's Fafita. He's got it in the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we have a 1-possession game late. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Looking for space, it's Giddens. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're getting this guy lathered up. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll try to run for it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This Kansas State offense is moving quickly down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense, quick tempo. Motion from the offense. He's going to pass. They're trying to get to it. Caught in the backfield, it's Cephas. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They go to the ground. Delivers the stiff arm. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score. A touchdown, Kansas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29 after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab at the 30. Touchdown, Arizona. And they take it in for 6 more points. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Runs through the tackle.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of room there, 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze, this junior knows how to get him on the ground. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the RPO, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing. Yeah,
this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Off play action. Got his man downfield. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm.
The offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, man, you're set up. You're in great position. The offense driving the ball down the field. You get in the red. You got to make something positive happen, Paulman. That's not what they were looking for.
No, turnovers. That's why that's a key statistic when it comes to winning and losing football games. But it couldn't have come at a worse time, as you just mentioned, David. Down at this area of the field, situationally, when you're trailing, you simply can't have a mistake like that. And that's the difference between good teams and bad teams.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
All right, this running back's had all kind of success. Now we're getting later in the game. We got to make sure we get some stops, get the ball back to our offense.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He'll start this drive firing. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's McMillan. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Out of the gun, looking to throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Gonna run it. It's Conley. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your 2-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the 4th quarter when you need the 2-point conversion?
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they can get into field goal range. Defense wants to bring the heat. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. One-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high-percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.